Where is Sasuke? Sasuke's whereabouts in general? Because I saw a comment on my video, and if you're on YouTube right now, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell to get all notifications. It helps out, and you'll get more notifications on your favorite anime and manga related content. There you go, future me. I did it again. Hey. The manga isn't addressing it. Since we've started Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, we have not heard what happened with Sasuke. Now, there's been some theories. There's been some like, hey, he might be here, he might be there. One of the theories that I thought was really dope, and I talked about it again in the last one, was maybe Sasuke got turned into a tree. And I know probably a tree, what the hell? Via the, I was gonna say Zetsu, oh my god, the Ten Tails clones that you saw. They one of them, or one or two of them, had turned into like big giant trees when they attacked or whatnot. I think it was the shinobi that saved Sarada. He like bit him and then turned into a tree or whatnot. That theory I think is still very plausible. It would be tragic, and again, it would be another way to kind of remove Sasuke out the picture without completely killing him. Like Naruto's in another dimension, Sasuke is a tree. It sounds ridiculous when you tell anybody like, hey, like imagine an OG Naruto fan that is like, yo, I've been hearing good things about Boruto lately. I ain't gonna lie, I've been thinking about giving it a shot. I've really been thinking about giving it an honest try, dog. Just tell me, my guy is Sasuke. I love Sasuke. Tell me, what's going on with Sasuke in the manga? I gotta know. And this, Boruto fans, like, what do you say to that? Like, homie's a tree. You know, at that point, it's like, I think I'm gonna go read Kagurabachi. Like, you know what I'm saying? How do you explain that to somebody? Yo, especially like the Naruto fans that want to check out Boruto, if Sasuke got turned into a tree. Like, it sounds on paper, it sounds ridiculous. In terms of the context of the story and what the Ten Tails has been doing, it sounds plausible, but it does sound ridiculous. But a comment that slid past one of my videos that I can't stop thinking about, and I'm like, a part of me doesn't even want to think about it, because like, whoa, nah, that's not, nah. Is somebody said, because remember, what is one of the things pre-time skip that is a problem with Boruto, with the whole situation of Momoshiki within him and all of that jazz? It was, in order to get rid of Momoshiki entirely, Boruto needed a new vessel. Remember, because Momoshiki is still wreaking havoc in him, and he still can take control at will. And ultimately, Boruto, if he could, what is it called again? Where basically like he re-emerges in somebody else's body, using them as like a vessel or whatnot. If Sasuke was utilized as a vessel for Boruto to rid himself of Momoshiki, not that I think Momoshiki is gone, but if it was, then that would mean Sasuke is gone, and Boruto used Sasuke's body, or Sasuke instructed, because Boruto would never do that to his sensei on his own accord. Let's be real, he would never in a trillion years. But if Sasuke, let's just say hypothetically speaking, 2 years ago, because remember, this is a 3-year time skip, 1 year after the time skip, they got into a brush with Code. And it sounds like from this brush, I'm gonna imagine and assume, we don't know all the details yet, but I'm gonna imagine and assume that Code kind of forced their hand, and Boruto went on an absolute rampage, or Borushiki went on an absolute rampage and wrecked Code badly, making him lose that eye, probably wrecking a bunch of those 10-tailed beasts. And maybe in the process, there was no way of Sasuke bringing his student back to his, mind and whatnot. And one of the things he did was he had to utilize a jutsu of sorts, or just in general, he had him use him as a vessel to be reincarnated, reborn, without Momoshiki in his mind. I feel like the only thing that stops me from, well, two things. One, I don't want that to happen. I don't want Sasuke gone, period. Point blank. The second thing is why is like, I don't know, is would they get rid of Momoshiki out of Boruto? Because a part of me feels like that's a staple thing that they want to keep in there. Of Naruto had Kurama, Boruto has Momoshiki as his inner beast to conquer, or get through the story with him torturing him and all of that jazz. So that's the thing that makes me think, like, would they go that far and get rid of Momoshiki and Sasuke in the process? And then above all of that, as I always say, is would they really let Sasuke die when there's millions and millions of dollars riding on that character's existence? And I know I sound like such a Debbie Downer when I say that, like, well, let's talk about financially. But remember, this is, especially the people at the top, is like 80-year-old Japanese men, that they are the ones that truly have the final say-so on anything. And the second, yes, you want to kill multi-million-dollar character for story? No, not happening. Fuck out my office. Like, that's literally how it would go. Like, they don't care. Or even if they pull the trigger, they would immediately say, no, you bring him back right now. Bring him back right now. What do you mean? So that's where I look at the story as, like, they're not going to ever let that happen because of that, in terms of Sasuke being completely dead, unless there's a way that he could utilize him and somehow Sasuke still remains alive, but that remains to be seen. And in general, those are the only major options, I would say, of Sasuke's whereabouts. Again, either he's a tree, he has been eliminated essentially by Boruto using him as a vessel to be reincarnated, minus Momoshiki, because that immediately gets rid of the threat of Momoshiki. It's gone, no more. Once he's reincarnated, using him as a vessel, it's over. So there's that possibility as well. Obviously, there's other possibilities of, maybe he's just severely injured. He lost another limb. He can't really move around like that anymore. There's a theory as well out there. I don't think I got it from anywhere. I think that was just me. Might be off on that, but that Sasuke retired as being a shinobi. I don't know how you could really retire in this situation. Consider, like, homie's in the bingo book now. You know what I mean? Like, he's a traitor, a deserter, and on top of that, he betrayed the village to leave with the person that killed Naruto. So I don't know if he can necessarily hang up the cloak and say, yeah, I'm good, I'm being a shinobi, bro, I'm done, when the leaf is going to be on that head top, you know what I'm saying? So there's that possibility as well. But just in general, the fact that they continue to avoid addressing one of the big elephants in the room, I get it, that they're waiting for, like, they gotta be the right time, they gotta do it at the right moment. But nevertheless, it almost will be anticlimactic if it's nothing. Like, if it's just like, nah, Sasuke is just cooling. Nah, he's just cooling. He's just chilling right now. Like, maybe, I guess they could play it off as well. Like, boom. Code or somebody asks Boruto in the next chapter, well, where's your beloved sensei, huh? What's going on with him? Why are you all alone? And he says something cool, because he's been talking mad slick. Like, let's be real here. I love the new Boruto, the way he's talking, the code, the cockiness, all of that Kagurabachi vibe. That Kagurabachi vibe, you dig? He's Kagurabachi, motherfucker. But I love that aspect. And if he was to say, like, let's just say Code says, yeah, well, where's your sensei? You ain't so high and mighty without him. And he says, nah, you light work, bro. My sensei, I don't need to call my sensei to handle you. I told sensei to go and chill with his wife. He's cooling with his wife right now. You think I need to bother my sensei for you? So that's another possibility of, well, Sasuke's just cooling because Boruto's so, not necessarily cocky, but he's just so confident that he's that guy that he don't even want to bother his sensei. He's letting Sasuke just cool right now, just chill out while he handles this case. Because again, Boruto he's pretty cocky, and I ain't mad at it. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't mad at it. What do y'all think, though? Especially the main one of him, Sasuke, being used as a vessel for Boruto. Do you think that had happened in between the time skip, maybe as a desperate measure, a countermeasure to something that was going on with Code? Maybe 2 years ago when they were fighting Code, he couldn't snap Boruto out of it with Momoshiki being in control, and that was the only way. What are y'all thoughts on that? I still think Sasuke is Boruto's sword. I mean, if that was the case, it'd be alright, but it just seems like it would. They're building it up a lot. I ain't gonna lie. The fact that they're not mentioning it is building it up. The fact that they're not mentioning, which is a whole different topic that we could talk about another time about Amado again, they're building it up, because you leave things in suspense after a while. It's like, yo, but what is it? He left with Sasuke, right? Why is Sasuke not here? You can throw the argument that Sasuke don't want to be here as well, because do you think Sasuke at this point is like really want to fight with Shikamaru, really want to fight with Rock Lee, really want to fight with the Leaf in general after everything that all the bull that he pulled in Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, everything that he did? I don't think necessarily Sasuke's really itching to be on the bad side of these people for real this time. Or I don't even know if you'd say for real, but I don't think he really want to go at it with them. It's already bad enough of the predicament, but he really trusts his daughter, so he went along with it to go save his, I was gonna say his son, to go save his student. But I don't think Sasuke want to fight them. Not that he can't. Realistically, he probably mopped the floor with most of them, including the new Hokage, Shikamaru. Probably wiped the floor with most of them, but I don't think he wants to. Why would he want to when everything that they went through in Shippuden, on top of that, it would be disrespecting Naruto's, wants and his legacy and everything he stood for. Like, there's a lot riding on Naruto no longer being there. Naruto's will now resides in Sasuke. Sasuke has to carry that torch in a way because Naruto's not there, and it would just be disrespectful if Naruto or if Sasuke was just like, man, get out of here, bro. And because let's keep it real, even though Shikamaru is the new Hokage, Sasuke would work him real quickly. Even with the one eye, Sasuke would give him the beats massively quickly. Like, I understand to a certain degree where people look at Shikamaru as like, yo, how can he be the new Hokage? Which, I know I wanted to really talk about the Sasuke stuff, and I guess I'll just wrap it up right there. What do you guys think about Sasuke? Where do you think he's at right now in general? Because they're keeping a tight wrap on that. The Rise of Tim Roosevelt, you can listen to it on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, pretty much anywhere you get your music, you can listen to it. Link in the description below so you could go check it out for yourself. Thank you so much, and let's keep on rocking out,